welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for this video we're going to be doing a full day of eating on one of my rest days. So not training today, so it is a lower carb day, and it's Saturday, so I'll be home all day long, so I actually get to show y'all how I make my meals versus having to pack them up and carry them, to work. So kind of a slower, relaxing day. But it's about 9 a.m. I've been up since like 7:45, but I kind of wanted to wait a little bit before I had my first meal just to kind of push it back a little bit. But you already saw, I took my supplements this morning, did my vacuums, but I kind of wanted to show y'all like my just routine on my rest days as well. So still doing some just recovery work. I'll be going for a walk just to get my steps. And then we are playing ball tonight, so I'll get plenty of steps tonight. But just kind of wanted to update you guys with that. I did just get an email from Angelz Bikinis saying my shipment was out for delivery today. So that is exciting. So my suit should be delivered. I'll probably show you guys in this video, not the color though, but I'll at least show you, what it kind of looks like. But I just microwaved this up. So I did 1 serving of the cream of wheat and just measured this out, 28 grams. And then I did about a half a cup of cauliflower rice. I already put it back in the fridge. But it's just a steamer bag cauliflower rice. I just steam it, keep it in the fridge. Just do a half a cup. I know it sounds weird, but it just adds volume to it, makes it more fluffy. So if you feel like you're eating more, and you just have the little bit of texture of the cauliflower, but you don't really taste anything. So it's not a big, it's a little volume trick, if you will. But just microwave this. You have to watch it in the microwave or it will overflow. It's happened to me like 3 times this week and it's just so aggravating. So you have to keep an eye on it. Microwaved it for about 1.5 minutes, stirred it, then microwaved it for another 30 seconds. And it was about to bubble over, so I took it out then. But we're gonna put in 1 scoop of the raw vanilla vegan protein. So when I do my protein, you can obviously just do the scoop and just scoop it out off season. That's what I do. I'm a little more precise right now, so I do weigh it out. So I just put it on my scale, zero it out, and I need 34 grams, I think. And so then I'll just scoop out until I hit 34 grams. So that's 35. So that is 34 grams, and obviously you see it's kind of a heaping scoop. So it may not always be perfect, if you just do the scoop, if you have some, dead space in there. But you always want to make sure you want to wait for your cream of wheat or oatmeal, whatever you're making, to cool for a little bit first, or else, and it all depends on the protein powder you're using too. Sometimes it can like burn it and become really grainy and the texture is not good, and it just kind of, ruins the taste. So you always want to let it cool for a couple minutes before you add in your protein powder. We're gonna mix this up. This is kind of my go-to breakfast when I have to work during the week. I'll just put it in like a Tupperware container and I'll go ahead and make it before I leave the house, and then just throw it in the microwave when I get to work just to reheat it. So it's just something really easy that I can reheat and do at work, like after I go and do my cardio in the morning, and I'll eat after, before I start actually working. So this is kind of my go-to breakfast. Normally on my rest days, I try to eat something different that like I don't really have during the week, but with me trying to cut out egg whites and eggs, that kind of limits my breakfast options. So we're gonna be eating this, and I think I actually need some deer meat this morning too. I'll have to look just for some more protein. So that's the only deal with no egg whites, no eggs. I have to get protein from elsewhere. So we're definitely eating more meat the last few weeks. But I did have a refeed yesterday, so I hadn't mentioned that. I checked in with Coach on Thursday, and we were down another 2 pounds from Monday. So he gave me another steak Chipotle bowl refeed yesterday. And I didn't, in my town, we don't have a Chipotle. So we have something similar, but it's not, isn't really the best. So I had Kobe, like Japanese, hibachi steak with rice and vegetables. So real similar to like Chipotle, but obviously not the exact same thing. But I had that last night and it was phenomenal. It was so good. I didn't eat the whole container of it. Like I ate about half the rice, and then I had a lot of the vegetables and the steak, so it was very good. Because I just don't want to overdo it and go too far overboard. But it was good. But I weighed this morning just out of curiosity, and I was only up 0.4 pounds from my lowest weight, so that's, you know, that's good. I expected to be up some, you know, and because I had that on top of my macros for yesterday. So I trained yesterday, so I had more carbs yesterday plus that meal. So I had a decent influx of carbs yesterday, so that was very nice. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to this to thin it out just a little bit so it's not so gluey. But I'm gonna mix this up, and then we're gonna top with almond butter. The one and only, the best, my favorite. We're gonna put a tablespoon of that on top. And it's gonna melt and be like a little puddle. It's gonna be phenomenal. All right, but I just wanna kind of show you guys my meals today. They're not gonna be very exciting. They're gonna be very simple because we don't get much carbs, but that's okay. I'm just gonna be cleaning house, chilling today. It's nice weather outside, I think, so I'm gonna go for a walk or two. I did order some more raw supplements the other day, so I'll show you guys what I got as well. So for almond butter, I just put the container on top, zero it out, and then I'll measure out 16 grams. And I'm the only one that eats out of this jar, so we just do this. Okay. Just gonna put that on top. Close that up, that's the key. Close the nut butter jar when you're done, or else you will keep going back for more. So we're gonna close that down. I'm gonna check and see if I need any deer meat, and I'll show you guys that in just a second. So just microwave that a little bit more so it could get nice and melty, because it had already cooled off a little bit. So we're gonna eat that. I don't need any deer meat this morning, that's later today. So that's gonna be breakfast. But my order that I got in this week for supplements, I did order more of the vanilla vegan protein. So we just used that because I ran out. It was like perfect timing. I ran out that night and it came in that day. It was like perfect. I got the vegan cookies and cream. So I haven't had this one before. They were out of the chocolate. And they had the dark chocolate whey, and I really like it. But since I've been doing the vegan for a little while, and we're getting close to show, I just want to stick with this and not incorporate any dairy, just in case. So but I wanted to try the cookies and cream anyways, and I had it last night as like my ice cream. It was very good. So good choice there. And then just got in, you know, my creatine that I take every single day, unflavored. Mix it with either like a sugar-free flavoring packet or my aminos, EAAs. And then we got glutamine from Revive. So this is like their sister company to Raw Nutrition. So glutamine is great for muscle, immune, and gastrointestinal health. I take 2 scoops of this every day just to help with digestion, because obviously, like I've mentioned, it has slowed down significantly. So I ordered and restocked up on this. As always, you can use code, you know, BK Cox for a discount, 10% off, and to support me and hopefully help me to become a sponsored athlete by these 2 companies. I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for your support as always. But we're gonna eat this meal and I'll see you guys at the next time for my second meal. So I just want to show y'all what I got. So this is just 2 ounces of deer meat. So just because I need some extra protein, it's just seasoned with taco seasoning. And then I have 2 white cheddar rice cakes. They were right here. So 2 white cheddar rice cakes with some baby spinach. And this is actually canned chicken. So if you think that's gross, I'm sorry, but just regular canned chicken breast. It has a ½ tablespoon of mayonnaise, so barely any, and then salt and pepper, you know, my own chicken salad. But it is actually really good. Like, I don't know why, but it's very good. It's very simple, but just high protein. Just the rice cakes for some carbs. And then I'm gonna have some Jell-O for my sweet treat after. But I'm fixing to eat this and continue to clean house and do all the adult things that are boring and not interesting. I'll see you guys at the next meal. Guys, look what just came in. Would you look at it? Yes, I'm doing black and white so you can't see the exact color, but you kind of get it a gist. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. These are so tiny. I mean, like, my gracious. But it's so pretty. Toxic Angelz Bikinis is who I ordered from. And look what it came with. Ha. Because your girl needs it. I need it. But they're like massively padded as well. Like massively push-up type. But it is so pretty. It is like, feels just like such good quality. Like it just feels, it doesn't feel fragile, if that makes sense. Like, you know, I'm still gonna be careful with it and everything, but it's like, I don't know, I guess it's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna break it. But I'm not. It feels so good. I'm so excited. They're so prettiful. But I got the double banded connectors with the double banded top. Now I just got the tie back. And then this is just like a straight across connector in the center. And it comes out like it's even in here, so I can adjust it, like pull it wider or closer together, however I want to do it. But it's so pretty. I'm so excited. And I got the high coverage in the front. With me being so tall, that's what they recommended, was the high coverage in the front, which I, you know, feel a little better about too. I'd rather have that than, you know, lack thereof. But we got this in, y'all. I'm so excited. It's getting real. 3 weeks out today. 3 weeks out. All right, guys, the next meal is not very exciting. I'm just putting it in here. I'm going over to my mom, so I'm going to carry this with me. It's 5 ounces of venison with a little bit of sugar-free ketchup, and then just 3/4 of a cup of green beans. So this is just canned green beans, nothing, not very pretty, but it's just what I had, and I'm trying to save money, you know, just eat what I got. So we're going to pack this one up and carry it with us, along with our creatine and aminos. So, show y'all. We got pineapple EAAs and then 1 scoop unflavored creatine, just like I showed y'all earlier. We're gonna pack that to go. This is the candle I've been burning today. It's called Endless Weekend. It kind of reminds me of summer. It smells amazing. But I've been burning that, just chilling today. But fixing to head to my mom's just to see her for a while. And then we'll be back for another meal when we get home. So I'll see you guys in a little while. What's up, guys? Just walking, getting in some steps. I came over to my mom's, so she's got a treadmill, so I'm taking advantage. So we're just walking around. I am 37 minutes in, just walking. So we're almost like 7,500 steps. I'm probably gonna try to get 10,000 before I leave here. And then I'll get the other 4,000 tonight playing ball. So just walking. I just watched today's the Arnold. This whole weekend's the Arnold Classic. So I just watched the bikini prejudging, like a recap video on YouTube, just to kind of see who was in the lead. So just some motivation walking. It's been a nice relaxing day. Just like I said earlier, just doing normal life things, cleaning, laundry, spending time with my mama. I did buy my NPC card a while ago, so I went ahead and bought that, $150. So if you don't know, you have to have a membership card or membership with the NPC to compete in an NPC show. So you have that plus the actual registration for the show, like you have to pay for. And I'm going to check with my coach Monday, just double check with him before I register, just to make sure we're good. Because once you spend that money, you ain't getting it back. So I'm just making sure. But I did believe people have already bought tickets and stuff to come watch me. So I mean, I'm, you know, pretty positive that I'm doing it. But I'm just gonna double check with him before I do officially register. But we're just walking. Gonna have my next meal when I get home. So I'll show you all that. And have some time to chill before we go play ball. So I'm just gonna keep stepping my life away. see you guys in a little bit. I'm back home, so fixing to have my 4th meal of the day, I think. Anyways, it's not very exciting, but it's just a take on a burger bowl. So I've got just some baby spinach on the bottom, 5 ounces of venison deer meat. Then I have no sugar added ketchup, mustard, and a pickle cut up on top. So kind of like a burger, a bunless burger, if you will. So just mainly protein is what we got. So I'm gonna eat this. We're fixing to head to play ball. One thing I did want to mention that I thought about earlier. So I traveled a decent amount in February. I kind of had something to do every weekend. But in March, I don't have anything for every weekend. I don't have anything until the weekend of the show, and I'm very thankful for that. So just because I can have these chill days, keep stress levels low, cortisol low, and it just makes it easier, you know, not having to pack up all my food, carry it with me, prep everything. It's just easier just being at home and just making it as I need it. So that's one thing I did. I didn't really do that intentionally, I guess, but February, for 3 weekends in a row, I was either out of town or we had that work event a couple weeks ago. So it was just very busy. So March is much more chill, and I'm very thankful for that. But I'm gonna enjoy this. We're fixing to go play ball. I've got almost 11,000 steps, so I need 3 more. So I'll definitely get that easily. And then I'll see you guys tonight for the last meal of the day. I save a decent amount of carbs for this last meal. It's just my protein ice cream. So I like to, you know, go to bed feeling nice and full. So I'll see you guys in a little while after I eat this. All right, guys, we're back home. So we had a change of plans. We got to the gym to play ball, and apparently somebody had booked it for the night, and we checked, but they didn't put it on the schedule. But anyway, so we ended up not playing ball. The guys ended up going to the park to play, but I ended up going running around the church and just going for a run to finish getting my steps. I ran like a mile and a third of a mile. And I actually really enjoyed it. Like I haven't ran in forever. But I don't know, I actually enjoyed it. So I may do that a little bit more often. Because obviously just get my steps faster than just walking. It'll get my heart rate up more too. So I don't know whether or not that'll be a benefit obviously. But anyways, my co-workers are kind of wanting to run a 5K after we hosted our event last weekend. It always makes me want to do one, like run one, and I can't run that one because I have to work it, but they kind of want to run a 5K. So I was like, well, I'll run because I haven't ran them forever, and if we're going to do a 5K soon, I might need to, you know, brush up on the running a little bit. But I enjoyed it, so I may do that a little bit more often. So I already got my steps, but I just made my last meal. So just protein ice cream. I've showed y'all this before. Just 1 scoop. I did the vanilla, 1 cup almond milk, 1 teaspoon of xanthan gum, and then I did a cup of strawberries. So I weighed these out, frozen strawberries, and so I had no ice since they're frozen. Blended that up, made like strawberry ice cream, topped it with powdered peanut butter, and then 1 caramel rice cake. So I do save some carbs for this last meal, just because I enjoy it and I really like to have my toppings on top of my ice cream. So we're gonna eat this and then just relax. Gonna fold laundry, you know, wild Saturday night. But it's okay. I don't mind being at home and chilling. I don't mind it at all. So we're gonna eat this. I am kind of hungry tonight, like just kind of wanting a snack, but this will fill me up. And I got a Coke Zero from the gas station when I was on the way home, so that's a nice thing to sip on. That sounds pitiful, but it does help. Anyways, so I'll eat this, but I'm gonna close this video out. Thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this full day of eating on my low carb rest day. I have legs tomorrow, but we just hit 3 weeks out today, so it's getting very close. 3 weeks left to push. It's crazy that it's already this close. But thanks for watching. Please like the video if you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below. Share the video with a friend. You know, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Please subscribe to my channel if you're, you know, watching these videos. But I'll see y'all in the next one. Hope you have a great day. Bye.